Come on, matinee. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
All right, very simple story here. Natalie Portman, she plays a crazy chick and Ashton Kutcher's a bitch. That's what good sex does to a guy. Turns you into the bitch.
He's so good looking. He's used to just having it come to him whenever he wants. Now suddenly somebody's yanking it and he's like doesn't know what to do. Like,
well, you know this ain't real now. I mean,
he's a chicken. Only in the movies.
No, people still throwing ass at him in real life. But in this movie, he plays a sweet-natured guy who falls for this girl, Natalie Portman's character, who is probably the best piece of ass he's ever had in his life. But she turns around and tells him, listen, if you're looking for a relationship, that ain't me, okay? I'm a busy girl. Let's just be sex friends. We'll get together for a bunch of booty calls. Now, every guy thinks that that is the dream situation. But we all know what we would do. We would want to lock that shit down as soon as possible. So he does what any of us would do. He becomes sensitive, saying all the things and doing all the things that we think a woman would want to hear to stick around. But her, she ain't having it.
So what's up with not calling me back?
I'm not good at this stuff.
At what, talking?
Yeah, talking, communicating, relationship stuff. It's just, if we were in a relationship, I'd become a weird, scary version of myself. And my throat starts constricting, the walls start throbbing. It's like a peanut allergy, like an emotional peanut allergy.
It's like, it's not just, that she's giving him signs. She spells it out to him directly. And that's the one thing about her that's different than most women.
Natalie Portman pretty much just puts a gun up to his chin. I told you get the out of here. He's like, nope, not gonna do it. I like you too much.
Quentin Tarantino's no strings attached.
I'm not gonna tell too much, but I will say that this is, a true to form Hollywood romantic comedy, with probably spiced up with a little more cursing and sex talk.
Wow, see, I totally disagree with you.
Really?
Man. Yeah, absolutely. I really liked this a whole lot. I thought that one of the reasons was because it went way off formula in a lot of ways. I thought that, like,
you thought it went off formula?
I absolutely thought it went off formula in a lot of ways. I thought it was neat the way it did turn it around. And I know y'all don't think girls like that exist, but they do.
What are you talking about that? I meet them every weekend. But
the girls saying, look, I just want sex. That's it. Can't you understand that? Who are real hot. They do exist, I swear. They just don't come to me anymore.
No, they come to me and they say, I just want sex, but just for tonight. Don't call me after this, okay?
Right.
In fact,
I'll call you.
Yeah.
And even then, just maybe.
I'm sure like the don't call me comes after the sex.
The one thing about this film which I was really worried about, because seeing the trailers, I thought she looks like she's acting too hard to be funny. But watching this, I thought she actually did a great job. The character she played was actually pretty interesting and kind of cool.
Well, that was the thing.
She really dug the hell out of her.
She was endearing and she was flawed in a real and human way, and not in the way that all these other romantic comedies do. Like, oh, look, they fall down a lot.
No, it's very predictable. I mean, like I said, if you don't know where this is going, then you haven't seen enough romantic comedies. It doesn't divert from that at all. I did enjoy it, but there's still some awkward things in it. One, I didn't really buy Natalie Portman's reason not wanting to be involved in any kind of relationship.
I mean, Corey, I see the formulas you're talking about. They are there. I can't say it goes completely off, but there's so many places where they set up where the formula goes like, oh, okay, this is where she hooks up with this guy and it causes problems. And those things just don't happen.
The ending during the credits where everybody's connected to each other one way or another. I'm like, this is, you ended at a good point. Did we have to see all this hilarity during the last part?
I will absolutely give it to you with that.
A rental does not always mean something bad. True. I think that this is a rental right on the edge of a matinee. I really did like the movie. I enjoyed it. It's just the lack of anything special that keeps me from going higher.
It does follow a lot of the formulas. It can be very formulaic. Not always a bad thing, but there's also places where it doesn't, and it surprises you. Right now, I'm giving it a very high matinee.
I liked all the characters in it. You know what? I'm almost embarrassed to say it's a low full price for me.
The biggest shocker of this whole film was that it was directed by Ivan Reitman, who I thought has been on this track record of putting out complete and utter shit recently. That I was just like, at the end of the movie, I was really shocked when I saw his name on the screen. The guy even makes a cameo in the movie. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Ivan Reitman, get him the off the screen.
I heard you. You actually said that too.
Yeah, you're nothing but an extra now, bitch. Go learn how to make a movie again.
Can we please get another movie from your son?
But no, I was really shocked by that, and I'm gonna have to give this a matinee.
I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of serious. It's like, you know me, man. I'm getting to the point now where we're in the day in a rated R movie. It's okay after people have sex to show titties. Okay,
I'm not especially Natalie Portman.
Yeah, every scene. she's either wearing a bra or a chastity belt over her chest, or she's wrapped up tight with that sheet. There's even one
She's
scene where
almost naked through the whole film.
every time they have sex, she's covered up there. And there's even a scene where Ashton Kutcher tries to take the covers off. She's got her hands behind her, those breasts even clutching the sheets like, no.
They didn't pay me enough for this.